Welcome back to Dirt 5 Energy DLC. Now, if you're enjoying this series or any content on the channel, don't forget to subscribe. A like on the episodes does help as well, and ring the bell to not miss an upload of any of our content. Now, today we're going to begin with Spin Turn at Dreyers Gate Reverse, Norway for an Ultracross event. Soldierboy is up first, and he's going to be driving the Jimco Unlimited Truck of the Unlimited class. Now, this is a new vehicle, one we haven't used before. We've used several other Jimcos, but not this one. How are we going to get on? Well, let's go and find out. Dreyers Gate Reverse, Norway. Now, we've done this track quite a few times. We know the track fairly well. It is light snow and it is dusk. I mean, it's going to get dark as the race goes on, but let's see what we can do. So from the back, as most of the time we always are, and off to a decent start. This truck had okay acceleration. It wasn't lightning fast, but not too bad. Left-hander, getting into the back of another car ahead of us, which does slow us down and stop our momentum, but we are up to 8th place already, up the inside, taking 7th place. Left-hander now, trying to drift around the outside, just holding on to 7th, just there, up the inside for the next one, and we're going to settle in 7th place for the time being. Over the bridge, nice big jump, landing between two cars and taking 2 positions. Nice little overtake. 5th place it is. And we're going to chase down the leaders who are romping away at the minute. We need to catch them up. There's something... there must be in a different class, not class of car, but there must be in a different car to us. To be that far ahead very early on says to me we may have got the wrong car. And they've got the right one. But we'll find out. Down to 6th now after a little overtake from the AI there. Missing the corner completely there. Managing to catch the inside. But we're going to keep it up the inside of the next corner. We're into 4th place now. 3 cars ahead. And we can just make them out as darkness starts to fall around us. We are being challenged for 4th place. We've got to hold off the car behind whilst also trying not to lose too much time and catch these cars ahead. Taking the corner nicely there. Right-hander, drifting it around. We're still on the tail of these 3 cars. We still need to try and catch them up. And we are gaining, as you can see, at the back of the car in 3rd. Trying to put him off a little bit, trying to make him make a mistake around the corner. As we finish the 1st lap, start of the 2nd, we're up to 2nd place. A nice overtake up the inside, bit too deep though in the end. We're just about going to hold on to 3rd place as we enter the next corner. Yes, we are, we're in 3rd. Can we get 2nd? Trying to squeeze it up the inside. We're going to have the outside for the next though. We're going to lose out on 2nd place. We may even lose 3rd here. The car is coming back at us. We're going to hit the railing of the gate, of the bridge. And that has really slowed us down. That's cost us a lot of time. We were really battling there and had a chance to win, and that has probably put pay to that now. As we're down in the 5th place, that was a massive mistake. Fighting for position, just couldn't squeeze 2 cars through the gap, and I was the one that lost out there. Left-hander now, we're going to gain back 4th place, and we hold it on the exit. Just about, no, maybe, it's a close run thing. We are just going to hold it through this straight here. Getting this corner right this time, messed this up last time. Left-hander, we're still trying to battle for podium position, but getting the corner wrong, just couldn't get the car to turn the way we needed it to. 4th place is it for the time being. Right-hander here, and again, far too deep. Just seems to have lost all momentum and just can't get the car to do what I wanted to do since we crashed. We need to hold it together here, hitting the inside barrier, making all sorts of mistakes that we didn't make on the 1st lap, all since the bridge incident. And we have got a car right on our tail trying to take 4th place off us here. We're going to cross the line, start the final lap of the race, and we are just in 4th place, but we are being challenged for it. Left-hander trying to get this right. Car is finally wanting to turn the way we want it to. Right-hander next, we're still in 4th, holding this nicely, but the 3 cars ahead of us are getting away. I don't know if we're going to have time to catch them up the way it's going. This car just doesn't seem to be driving right since the bridge. I don't know if it's damage or, I don't know, there's something not quite right with it, it seems. We're over the bridge, we're still being challenged for 4th place. Left-hander holding it nicely, but we're going to lose time there as that car comes flying around the corner. We're now down to 5th. I don't know where he got that speed from, but we definitely didn't have the same kind of speed he did. Little right-hander followed by a little left, and then a long left-hander here. Can we get the car to turn just about, holding off the barrier? And we're in 4th place once more. Now the cars ahead, you can just make out the headlights ahead of us. Don't think we're catching them, but we've got to just do our best. Hold our position at least, and just try and hold on at this point. I've lost all confidence in the car. The car just doesn't seem to want to react the way I want it to. Going deep into the corner there, hitting the barrier, that's going to allow the cars behind to catch us up again. And we're really going to have to hold on now if we want this 4th position. Left-hander followed by a little right, followed by a sharp right. We missed the corner again. And I want to say it's definitely not my driving. Ever since we hit the bridge, I just can't get the car to do what I want it to do. It's really weird. But we're going to cross the line in 4th place. We do hold off the cars behind, and that is a 4th place finish to start this episode. Not quite the way I wanted it to go, but as you can see, the 3 cars ahead of us were in different cars to us. Jimco Unlimited Truck was a new car. It's not one I want to use again, I would say. It wasn't too bad. I don't know. Once I hit the bridge, it just didn't do what I wanted to do anymore. And I don't want to say my driving was good, because I don't think it was. We made the mistake with the bridge in the first place, but I just didn't like corners, weirdly. But we'll take it. Bit of reputation boost as well there. And some more money to pay for the car that we bought that we're probably not going to use again. And next we have the Beach Retreat at Tijuca Forest, Brazil for a Stampede race. Wolverine is in the car for this one. He is driving the Volkswagen Beetle Rallycross of the RX Rallycross class. Now what can he do? It's misty in Tijuca Forest. What can Wolverine do with the Volkswagen Beetle? Now it's a car he does like using. So he's used it previously. So hopefully we can get a decent result. It's a very fast start off the line. A little bit too fast because he nearly missed the first corner. But up to 10th where it's 2 positions gained off the start. Over the hill we go. And there's a big crash ahead of us. Trying to dodge the cars, couldn't quite get out of the way of them. The AI has crashed spectacularly there. Cars all over the place. I managed to avoid one, but Wolverine couldn't avoid the second. But he has got himself up to 4th place. Hitting the rock though, can he get himself around just about? Drop a couple of positions now to 7th. I'm still trying to get over the AI cars crashing. That was incredible. I don't think we've seen a crash like that through the whole series of Dirt 5 so far. So yeah, wasn't expecting that. Wolverine though, focusing on the race at hand, into 4th place so far, and he's through the muddy section. This is where grip is going to be very difficult to get to. He's trying to hold on, he's battling the car for 3rd place, trying to get the podium position and make it his. The mud is causing him a few issues. This car is pretty good on speed. Grip isn't too bad, you've just got to really control it in the corners. But so far, Wolverine doing a good job as he takes 3rd place, landing at a bit of an angle there, braking hard, trying to get the car to turn. And he might be on a bit more of a smoother surface, a little bit more grip, trying to get the car to actually get it going again. Proved difficult there. He's going to finish the first lap in 3rd place, a podium position at this point. Too deep for the first corner again. Just the car has a lot of speed and just forgetting to take the speed off in that first corner. Chasing him up the hill now. This is where the crash was at the first lap. But that's helped him massively. 3rd place as it stands. 1 and 2 just ahead. They're in his sights. He just needs to catch up. He can hold this car around the corners and really make some gains. I think he's got a chance. Left-hander holding it nicely. 2 cars still ahead of him. Right-hander. He doesn't. I wouldn't say he's catching, but I wouldn't say he's losing time either. And that's important. Right-hander now, and he's definitely gained. Can he get the car to switch to the left? He can. Bit too much, bit of oversteer there. Couldn't quite get the car to get going again when it bogged down in the mud there. I lost a little bit of time. Right-hander here now, braking nicely, a little bit too deep as he catches the barrier. Not losing too much time. And the cars have got a little bit of a gap to him, but he's doing well. 3rd place as it stands. Hitting the barrier there. Just carried too much speed and didn't quite remember where the corner was. That may affect him as the race goes on. Full speed into that corner there and taking 2nd by force. And now dropping down to 3rd. Back into 1st place now as he's going to finish the 2nd lap, in 1st place, starting the final lap. And I don't know how he made that overtake, but he just came out of nowhere and split the cars ahead of him. 1st place is now his. But he's catching the rocks on the outside of the track. I do keep trying to explain to stay in the middle to avoid the rocks on the outside. But he just says it's difficult when it's muddy. Which I do understand. It is hard when it's muddy. The grip isn't quite there. Hitting the inside rock there. He's trying to get all over the place now. He's trying to get this car to do what he wants to do. But it is slip and sliding everywhere. He's got a bit of a gap to the cars behind. He needs to hold that gap if possible. Left-hander now. He's still in 1st place. He's got to hold on. And this is the tricky section. If he can get this section spot on, he's got a fantastic chance of winning this race. Braking for the corner now. Turn too early. Hit the rock on the inside, but keeps going. Doesn't lose too much momentum. So I think the cars are gaining on him from behind. Left-hander. A little bit too fast and taking off speed off there. And he's hit the rock. Oh, he's going to recover. He's dropped down now to 3rd place over the bridge. Oh, I think he may have just lost 1st. No, he's back in the 1st As we hit the final bit, I don't know where he's finding the speed sometimes around some of these corners. Is incredible. Final corner now. Can he make this work? Round the outside. He's in first place and he's going to hold on. And what a victory for Wolverine there. I don't know how he pulled it out. I really don't. The crash on the first lap by the AI definitely helped. That enabled him to gain quite a few positions very quickly, but that driving at the end was incredible. Full credit to Wolverine for that, and a first place finish in the bag for Wolverine. We'll take it. Absolutely take it all day long. 3 stamps as well. Lots of level up points. We're nearly to max level, which is what we're after. One of the final trophies we need for the platinum. Reputation points as well. And we're going to gain some money back. Need to stop buying new cars because we keep spending all our money. So the next race is Oversteer at West Mitten, Arizona for a Pathfinder event. Wolverine is driving the WS Auto Racing Mudclaw of the Rockbouncer class. Since it's a Pathfinder event, there is no commentary. It is Wolverine against the clock, trying to make his way up the hill as quick as possible. Let's see how Wolverine gets on. There we have it, 3 stamps Wolverine. He beat the time by 13 seconds. 13 seconds to get 3 stamps. What an incredible drive from Wolverine there on a particularly tough track. Fantastic effort with good rewards and another 3 stamps Wolverine. He is 6 for 6 today in terms of stamps. That's not good in terms of me. I've definitely not done as well as he has. I got 1 stamp on my first race. Well, let's see if we can make it better now. We're going to finish off the episode with Mountain Motor at Lions Head Reverse, South Africa for a rally raid. Soldierboy in the car, and we are driving the Volkswagen Polo GTI R5 of the modern rally class. Can we at least make this 4 stamps out of 6? To kind of save some face against Wolverine. Wolverine 6 for 6. Can we bring anything back to the side, or has Wolverine beat us massively in this episode? Well, let's find out. Off the line we go, and it's an okay start. I wouldn't say we got anywhere really quickly. This car wasn't fantastic on acceleration. Currently in 11th, back down to 12th. As it's a percentage race, I'm trying to take it easy. I'm not you know, trying to get into the lead too early. I think, especially when it's dark, the track being a bit all over the place, not too sure where we're heading. If you're in the lead, you're the first one to make mistakes. I'd rather sit in the pack a little bit. I don't want to be boxing as we are now, though, ideally. Struggling to actually gain anything or make any kind of way for ourselves, but I don't want to be first at this point. To about 50%, and then I don't mind. But at this point, I'm just trying to take it easy, keep with the leaders, don't let them get away, and try not to get too boxed in at the same time. We're up to 4th currently so far. Nice left-hander here, may just get into 2nd, no, we're going to hold on to 3rd, no, into 2nd. Left-hander now, we will take it. We are in 2nd place, and we're going to take the lead a lot earlier than I wanted to, 40% down. Now it's down to me to try and guess the track ahead of us and try and, you know, make the corners work for us without really knowing the track too well. This car is pretty good at handling, I must admit. It's got decent straight line speed. It struggles acceleration, and braking isn't fantastic, but its grip is pretty good, and its straight line speed is pretty good as well. Can we hold on the first? So far we're doing it, just getting all out sorts in the corner there. Getting onto 2 wheels momentarily. We're still in 1st place. No, we're going to lose it. We have the inside for the next corner, so we're going to gain it back. Get the car to turn around. It's a narrow section. Got to hold on through here, through the streets. Left-hander here, through the mist and fog. It's really struggling to see where we're going a lot of the time. That is the problem. Try not to go too quickly and miss a corner, but try not to go too slow that the cars behind can take advantage. It is tricky to see through there, especially with the light and the fog together. Still in 1st place, 78% down. Not long to go. Up the hill we go, and we're struggling with speed against the other 3 cars on our left-hand side there. I'm going to try and take them on the inside here. Too deep into the corner, hits the barrier, and we hold on though. Still on the tarmac, which helps at this point. 90% of the race done, and we're still in 1st place. I don't know if we can keep this. A few little jumps. Right-hander, we had to brake a little bit for the right-hander. Probably didn't need to brake. And we're going to lose out the 1st place. We're going to gain 2nd though, and we're going to finish the race in 2nd place. If I hadn't touched the brakes on the penultimate corner or a little bend, maybe we could have had 1st place. But I had to touch the brakes because I just weren't sure how sharp the corner was. So being a bit hesitant maybe cost us the win there. 2nd place, 2 stamps. That's a 50% payback today. I'll take it. Wolverine on for 100%. I bet he's happy. But I think the whole episode is just overshadowed by the way the crash happened with the AI. That was an incredible crash. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where that came from. I've not seen a crash like that. We've definitely not crashed, I don't think, that badly through this whole series. But that's the first time we've seen the AI do something like that. But that is it for today. A decent episode. I think we got some decent results. Wolverine with a win and 3 stamps in the Pathfinder. I can't say my results were that good, to be fair, but his were. But that is it for today. If you enjoyed this episode or any content on the channel, don't forget to subscribe. A like does help, and ring the bell to not miss an upload. We'll see you next time for more Dirt 5.